just when you thought it was safe to go back on YouTube, when we'd done our 4 movies for the week, here's a special, a Halloween special.
Is it Halloween?
Chris? Right, at last we inject some decorum and culture into this channel. Ladies and gentlemen, Edgar Allan Poe, The Raven, read by yours. Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered, weak and weary, over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, while I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as of someone gently rapping at my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor," I muttered, tapping on my chamber door. "Only this, and nothing more."
Busy!
Right, stop that. This is getting rather silly now.
Well, there goes the cultural part of our video. Thanks, Chris. Hi guys, happy Halloween. We're in the super top secret bunker for Sensei Cane, and we was thinking about what movies to watch for Halloween, and 3 we agreed on, and then we decided to pick one each. So happy Halloween, mate.
Happy Halloween. How was your Halloweeny?
It started yet?
Yes. For Kev, he celebrates Halloween.
Yeah. So the first movie is one that Chris chose. It's a good movie. Wasn't on my list, but
You're not on the list. You're not coming in.
You're not coming in. So what is it, mate?
It's the original Hellraiser movie, 1987. Clive Barker. We like the Clive.
Clive's good.
We love the movies. I like the first 2 especially. Doug Bradley. Not recognisable without makeup. Created an icon of a movie.
You did?
With a protagonist, which is probably one of the more famous ones now. Andrew Robinson,
Yeah.
he was the Scorpio Killer, and Garrick.
But funny enough, I think a little bit of trivia on this one was that the makeup artist gave the name to the character Pinhead, I believe.
Yes, he's supposed to be just called Cenobite.
Yeah.
Lead Cenobite. In the book, it was actually a female and called the High Priestess, or High Priest. But I like it. Well, Pinhead doesn't actually appear in it, and the Cenobites are only in it about 20 minutes. But if you think about it, they're not the bad guys.
No.
It's actually the brother. Brother Frank. I'm a creepy brother. Hello, Kirsty. And Julia are really the bad people in it. So in a way, this horror icon is the real hero of the movie, saving the day from these nasty people. I liked it. Practical effects, which still hold up.
For 1987, that is really good effects if you're looking at things like Driller Killer and...
That was a terrible movie anyway.
Well, it's not one of my favourites.
It was terrible. And interestingly, bit of trivia,
Go on.
it was the first movie I watched when I joined my first establishment.
Nice.
Yes. So, yes, big thumbs up from me.
Again, one to watch. Now the second movie, we kind of agreed on, didn't we?
We agreed on this one, we like this one.
It's Shaun of the Dead.
Who doesn't like Shaun of the Dead?
Absolutely brilliant. Written by Simon Pegg and Edgar Wright. This is a tribute to the George Romero zombie films.
They were in fact in Land of the Dead as zombies as a cameo.
Yes, they were. As I say, you got Simon Pegg, Nick Frost, Kate Ashfield, Lucy Davis, Dylan Morgan, Nicola Cummins, and you've got the ultimate, the We Are Not Worthy,
You're talking about Bill.
Bill Nighy.
We like Bill Nighy.
Absolutely fantastic.
Killer zombie. He's a killer vampire.
He is a killer vampire.
Killer squid thing as well.
Yeah. He's a
Killer
British institution, I
Killer
say.
rock and roll star as well.
Yeah, that was quite funny, I must admit. But again, with this film, it is a horror comedy. We tend to...
It's a bit of red on you.
There's lots of jokes that pay off later and keep coming back. You know, which one do you want? The first one. You know, there's lots of bits in this film.
Good rendition of White Lines.
Excellent rendition. But it's shot beautifully. The soundtrack just...
It's a great soundtrack.
It is, I must admit. So if you're looking for a romp, it's part of the Cornetto trilogy.
First one.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a romance.
There's romance, there's horror, there's zombieism, there's music, there's comedy.
And he's always thinking about his mum.
Yeah, got to think about your mum, guys. Our next film, and as I say, we're coming up to the top 3 now. And this year seemed like a horror movie, doesn't it?
It is.
It's been one of them years that everyone wants to forget. But if you want strong female lead characters, these next 3, I don't think you can get any better.
This is true.
You have Rasmus Ardika, Harry Treadaway, Michelle Ryan, and a host of what we class as proper old East End film stars. Alan Ford.
Honor Blackman.
You've got the legendary and unfortunately gone now Richard Briers.
Best zombie chase scene ever.
I think that Hamish was probably one of my favourite characters out of this.
Yeah, he walks the same as you.
He's probably faster than me.
Yeah.
And the lovely Georgina Howe as well. Again, it's a film, the gore makeup is really good, but it's not what you'd class as just a slasher zombie gore fest.
It's a classic zombie horror comedy with some good old culturally relevant to us rhyming slang, me old mucker.
And if you can see this film, Dudley Sutton messes up the rhyming slang in a fantastic way.
What a bunch of Trafalgars.
It goes from Trafalgar to zombie in rhyming slang, and it goes via the M25 into Whitechapel, past Poplar, into Canning Town, and then arrives somehow at Southend. God knows how, but
it was awesome.
absolutely classic. So if you want a nice, easy going, with some scenes that we'd love to show you, especially the target scene.
Target.
Target. This is one that will really get your teeth into.
Well, literally get your teeth into.
Hopefully they'll watch and they'll see. Our top 2 films could have been either 1 or 2. Could it? I mean,
There's lots. We're going for British stuff. No offence.
no, but
Because it's a smaller pool to pick from. I mean, I was really debating Dog Soldiers.
yeah, I know there's quite a few we left out that
American Wealth in London. Is that a British film?
we got the Danny Dyer.
Don't.
What?
No.
And you got Lesbian Vampire Killers.
Lesbian Vampire Hunters. Yes.
That's it. Lesbian Vampire.
Which I didn't actually enjoy.
No.
To be honest.
We've got films from guys that we've actually met. They're not on the list because of this, but it's just they've got strong female lead, they've got some classic British actors in there, and they're just fantastic films. So the first one we've gone for is Tribal Get Out Alive.
This is your pick.
This is my pick. You got the Zara Piffian, Rosso Hennessy,
And I like him.
Rachel Warren, absolutely fantastic actress. And for me, one of the biggest surprises in the world was Thomas Dodd.
How to hate a man in 5 seconds, how to want him dead in 5 minutes.
The one thing I believe is that to have a good film, you've got to have a villain that you really want to hate. And you really want them to just die. And you've got to have a hero or a heroine that you're rooting for. Now, Thomas Dodd, he got out of his car, and within 5 seconds I was like, don't like him. Within 5 minutes I was going, I really don't like him. Within 10 minutes I was going, won't you just die already? The guy is one of the nicest guys I've had the pleasure to speak with. When I communicated with him shortly after I seen the film, when it first came out,
Yeah.
I just said a few things, basically what I've just said there, like, you know, about his acting. I'm going to go and check out some of your movies. And he shocked the hell out of me. This was his first movie role, and I was like, no way, you're not that good on your first attempt.
But he was.
But the thing that a lot of people don't realise is that Thomas Dodd, Zara Piffian are primarily martial artists. Yes, they act, they've been in movies,
And stunt work.
they've done stunt work. You've got Chris Jones in the movie as well. There's a lot of stunt work.
If you can check out Chris Jones, do so. Great guy.
We've had him on the channel.
All round nice bloke.
And Zara.
And Zara again, what a lovely person. Tolerated me when most people would have punched me in the face. Let's be honest.
I thought it was close.
It was close, but again, genuine people.
And they're very humble. And when you get to like communicate with these guys and you see this film, you'll understand that the suspense throughout this film was fantastic.
The young girl in it was really good actress.
There's a young actress in this movie called La Missa La Chante. I believe that she's a model actress as well, but she played an absolute fantastic role in this movie. And the fight choreography.
Oh, superb.
Absolutely,
Well,
I believe
award winning.
it is actually. Yeah, they've won quite a few awards, but it's a different kind of movie. When you first get into this, and you start looking at it, you think, oh, it's going to be this sort of movie, and then it flips on its head, and becomes something.
No spoilers.
I know. I've got to keep myself good for this because I want to spoil everything, but.
Well, you tend to.
Grab it, guys. It's out. Watch it.
Enjoy it.
Have a good romp. For our last movie, we've picked an absolute stonking film. So I was lucky to communicate with James Bush, who's the writer and producer of this movie. And it's Cannibals and Carpet Fitters. And thanks to James, we've got his permission to show you some clips. Where the others we've been showing stills, we've actually got clips for this one. So we've got, again, Zara Pifian, a fantastic female lead. You might have seen her from films such as...
Could it possibly be Tribal?
Tribal, Doctor Strange,
Doctor Strange.
Street Blood, Dragon Kingdom, Outlawed, Knights of the Damned.
Knights of the Damned.
Don't know if that's still on Amazon or not. If it is,
check them out.
Give it a watch. So it starts off with a very sweet mother with her loving sons in a big mansion.
And then don't spoil it.
Calm down, dear. No need to worry. You're safe now.
No, you don't understand. I need to call the police.
This way, my dear. Take a seat with my boys. Just popping the kettle on. We don't often get visitors, do we, boys?
And then don't spoil it. Again, I'd love to do a watch along with this because the movie is superb. It is shot fantastically, directed wonderfully.
You
The
can
soundtrack is brilliant on it. It just fits. It starts off with a Blair Witch feeling.
You're the one who wanted to see the countryside. Look at it, isn't it beautiful? Here, get the lantern from my bag. Shh.
Oh my God, what?
You hear that?
Yeah, what is that?
And then just goes into, I don't know, it's like almost like a haunted house.
You said big, I didn't think you meant this kind of big.
Well done, Nige. You can see why you wanted all of us here.
You could make a proper good horror film here, though.
They were just some ordinary carpet fitters. She was a sweet old lady that lived in some crap hole in the middle of nowhere.
Are you actually going to do some work today? Why don't you get that stuff off the van?
Followed by Cannibal Holocaust, followed by End of the World movie. It's fantastically shot. You've got great actors and actresses in it. You've got...
There's some great one-liners in it.
Well, as I say, the one line that Chris and I, we absolutely adore is coming up now.
She's leaving me, Dean.
Who is?
Carol, my wife. Jesus, you've met her at every Christmas do for the last 5 years.
Yeah, I know who Carol is. Do you want to talk about it?
No, not really.
All right.
Well, actually, if you must know, she says I've become boring and predictable and I'm just not spontaneous anymore. I mean, me, not spontaneous. I get fish and chips for dinner every Friday night. I mean, how am I supposed to fit it all in? I'm trying to pay for the patio she's always wanted. That's why I work the extra overtime. No, I'm not silly. I know I might have put on a few pounds since the 80s, but we've all changed since then. It's a joke, dude. It's a joke. I'm a joke.
Right, listen to me now. You are not a joke, so pull yourself together. Now, you are Colin, the carpet fitter, and the best carpet fitter I know. The carpet fitters don't cry, do they? Hey? No. So who are you?
Colin the carpet fitter.
That's right, and what don't carpet fitters do?
Carpet fitters don't cry.
Exactly, and what are we going to do now?
Go fit some carpet.
Good, come on then.
So you've got Zara Pifian,
Christopher Whitlow.
Dominic Holmes,
Jesse Jane Stafford.
yeah, Alex Zane,
Phil Martin.
Mingus Johnson.
Lee Charles. He's a top bloke. And we could go through everybody, but the action scenes are good. Very well done.
The fights, you actually feel the pain from the fights.
Yeah, you wince. It's kind of like a wince along a fight as you seeing it.
Hi, little fella. Okay, look. Take it easy, mate. Look, I don't know what you want, but...
You're rooting for the good guys, and the big comment we come at the end was, we need a sequel.
Definitely. So James, if you're watching this, mate, please, we'll wait another 6 months for one.
Oh, yeah,
so just
I mean,
get a move on.
So, Carpet Fitters and Cannibals 2, relay the underlay.
Stop giving them free stuff.
Well, it had that Shaun of the Dead vibe.
Yeah.
It had some good practical effects. You can see that when they were filming it, it was such a tight-knit group.
Yeah.
Everything flowed.
Well, this is what I like about the movies coming out of... It's the north of England, to be honest with you.
You think anything north of Southampton's the north of England?
This is true, but say you got Thomas Dodd, James Bush, Sarah Piffian, Rosso Hennessy.
Yeah.
These guys and girls are just literally killing it in my eyes, and because we've had no Hollywood this year,
we've had proper films.
We've had what I class as proper films.
Well, I've been looking at their back catalogue, and you suddenly think, well, hang on, I didn't know they did that or in that, and then you watch the films and you're like, why aren't you bigger? It's like Mark Dacascos, one of my favourite guys.
Yeah.
And he should be an A-lister, but what bloody nice chap.
Yeah. And this is the one thing that's all the communications we've had with these people, they are so humble, so human, so nice.
Yeah, I mean, if they tolerate me for more than 5 minutes, they...
Well, they're better than I am.
Yeah, well, this is true. Most people are better than you. It's actually what I'd call a Sunday afternoon horror. When you've had your roast dinner, you're waiting for your dessert and your cup of tea, and you think, well, watch this while this is coming, and you can sit there, eat your nosh, drink your tea, and have a good time. Well, wouldn't you?
I might tonight, actually.
Well, this is true. It's one of those films you don't get bored of it.
No.
You know, like Shaun of the Dead, you always go back to it. Hellraisers, that's a special occasion movie for me.
Yeah, I must admit that I had the pleasure of watching Cannibals and Carpet Fitters again, because obviously putting the clips together, and a job that should have took me 20 minutes. You
were there for 4 hours, weren't you?
I watched the movie twice.
Yeah.
I just had to do it.
Well, it's underrated. You know, I mean, I was lucky I managed to pick up a copy, so I'll say if you do see it, go and watch it.
So thanks again, James, for letting us use the clips. We are so appreciative of this. Thanks for watching all this video, guys.
Give us
happy Halloween.
Yeah, send us your list.
Yeah.
I mean, if we did like a whole gamut of horror movies, I mean, don't get me started on werewolf movies.
Vampire for me.
Yeah, you're always a bit vampirish. The daylight burns your skin.
So don't forget, if you can, drop us a line down below. Let us know what's on your mind. Hit the like button. That helps the algorithm. It enables us to grow and get seen out there in YouTube land.
Don't forget to subscribe, because we love it when you subscribe. Otherwise, it's a proper horror show.
And ring that notification bell. We'll send you an email every time we post a video.
And please don't forget to share if you enjoyed it. Spread the love. Spread the horror. But on this one, you're not going to free the fear.
Embrace the fear.
Embrace the fear. Do you want to see some real fear horror movies?
Go on.
I got some video clips of me and my ex on holiday.
No, I've got to be over 70 for that.